The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning. Let's have some fun. Now, number one, guess what? You need a tablet and a pen. Why? Because we need to begin. Next thing we have to think about is, what are you doing wrong? I know you got the American dream, don't you? You're sitting there today and having some fun, and now you're going to listen to me. I'm going to say, get off your assets and let's go get it. But you have that rerun every day. Isn't that fun? Stuck. Kind of sucks. Now, my name is Ray Reynolds. I'm the godfather of credit. Simple. I build billions of dollars for people. Maybe you'll be next. We'll see. Can you pay attention today? It's live. You got a question? Type it. I'll answer it. Try to challenge me and have some fun. Me, I end up rhyming all the time. I talk with both hands at the same time and have another conversation. I can't stop it. I got an IQ of 203, learned to read at 2 years old, and I have total recall on most things. And they said I was retarded when I was in the 6th grade. I thought they were just stupid. But you know what I got? My first $1 million. I was 14 and a half. Why the hell didn't you? I got 2.6 billion in 26. Once again, why didn't you? This is the American dream. This is California. This is the United States of America. 50 states ready to play. And you're sitting there going, that's about it today. So guess what? No pictures, no recording. You know what that means? You got to put it here. Now, every one of you, you're grown-ups, aren't you? I mean, I'm amazing. I love people. They're great. All of a sudden, I tell this person and I analyze their credit. and we look at the left and right analyzation sheet, and all of a sudden they do this crap, up and down, up and down. It's like, well, I know what I'm doing. You ever feel like you want to say you're full of what? I get tired of the crap. Today, we're going to talk about your life. We're going to talk about you getting older, slower, you're not as pretty as you used to be. And if you really want to get there, and that's get past go, let me know. Now, rags or witches, nobody cares. Little story. Everybody's got one. Everybody got to go through crap. Plus, you had a perfect life and got a mommy and a daddy, which I didn't get for me. Now, let's play. I got born in a damn taxi. Can you imagine that? On the way to Gardena Hospital, she's a little kid. She said as I was a girl, she would have kept me, but I'm a boy. I got a wee-wee. So she threw me in the trash can. And then I got to be with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. Your journey begins today with me. I'm going to show you a little bit of the journey I had to do. Now, you ready to play? Let me know. Got to look behind that damn curtain. The problem is you keep hearing the word no and you accept it. Then you listen. Oh, I love this part. You ask your friends and family. You tell them an idea you have, or you want them to encourage you. Instead, they interrupt you, tell you how to do what you're trying to do. You ever notice that? And they haven't done diddly squat. But that's up to you. Now, today, if you're going to get to million to billion, like me, you got to understand your personal credit, understand how to play. Now, I'm the guy, Ray Reynolds, me, all right, Dr. Reynolds, Dr. Reynolds, yeah! I trained Ken Yarbrough. He was security chief at TRW in Experian. See, if you don't understand how to play, you're not going to get there starting today. And what did you do? You listened to your friends and family, and it took you 3 years to try to build your credit file. The reality is it's silly, and I got to correct some of the things you did today. Can you get out your personal credit cards now? Let's look. Here's 2 cards, $50,000 a piece. I want you to put a stick in every card. Weren't down the limit of the card. Maintain 25%. Never go past 29%. When you do, you drop your score, you got stuck, you can't get any more. And you backed yourself in a corner, and you hurt your family. Why would you ever hurt your family and bring the pain home? I don't understand. That would be kind of stupid, wouldn't it? So understand, when I say quit doing this crap, that's our ultimate goal to get you to do. Can you pay attention today? Turn these up. I want you to have the line of defense. 71,000 of safety credit too. Now TRW, you know they made bicycle parts years ago. Then they got in the information business. Can you imagine? TRW, Thomas Raymond Woolridge, 3 guys, brothers. They're turning around and going to do bicycle parts, and they want to get in information business. Okay, sounds great. And it stood for that report's wrong. And in '96, Experian took it over. They bought it. Oh, goody. And then Experian got hacked so many times and basically indicted. They moved to Dublin, Ireland 30 years ago. You know what I did? I drew something years ago. I drew, stop this, 25, 29%. You see, it's green. As my wife at the light would say, grow. And she always says gringo. She thinks it's funny. Maybe the first time because she's Colombian and I'm not, because I'm a gringo. That was funny for her. And then it says fair. And then it says, hell no. See, there's your goal. You have to learn to play. Biggest problem with you, you don't really know what you're doing. Sorry. I bet you have the same damn rerun every day. Every day you have the same damn rerun all the time. And you can't get past go because you keep doing the same crap. See, the reality is going to learn how to play. Now, here's a corporation. This is where you have to basically man up, woman up, and understand something today. All right, you're making your money. All right, you're doing the honey. Everything's good for you, and you're not barely surviving. You have $100 million in the bank. You got $1 billion. What do you got? So here's the problem. The problem is you did not build residual income. Can you write that down? I started doing that when I was 17 and a half. I didn't really realize what I was doing. I just needed $1,000 a month. That's what I wanted. Then I wanted another 1,000, another 1,000, another 1,000. See, what we have to understand is this page here changed my life. It can change your life. It's chapter 18. It's public record. A corporation is a legal person. You see that right there? Supreme Court did that. Okay, goody. Now, I didn't pay attention where it may sue or be sued. And I kind of screwed up there. But I was 7.5 years old, being used and abused by Mrs. Hope. Now, she's got this poker game, and all of a sudden, I got my backhand on my face because I tripped over Michael Landon's feet. Here's Dan Blocker. All right, the Guns Mission Impossible producer as well. And here's Ted Turner. All right, blah, blah, blah. They're all going blah, 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 and smoking cigars and talking out their butts. They said a corporation is a legal person. I wrote it down. I was in the corner, and they said, "You're weird." I said, "Thank you." What am I supposed to say? Huh? So it's probably true anyway. You know what happened next? I didn't pay attention where it says may sue or be sued. And there's the problem we got today. Now let's understand something. Where it says not required to follow a fictitious business name, that bothered me in 84 and 85, 86, because I tore apart Business Professional Code 17983. Now, you know what I did? I went down to the Torrance Police Department. All right, next door was a library. I went in, man, what does this mean? She was rude. She walked away. 5 minutes later, here's a mock of his, here's the back. She was a big, So I read the back. Every one of you, I read the back. You're sitting there all your life and you're going, beep, 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 beep. You do not know what you need to do to get where you want to go. It's like the whole world's all stupid. Sorry. Why don't they build residual income? Because that makes the money coming in all the time. Instead of this up and down crap, at least pay your bills. You see today, let's understand something. What do you see? You see a $5 bill. I see a Federal Reserve note. It's not even money. But you know what money does? It doesn't make you happy. Money takes all that stress and bullshit off your shoulders. Like my book says, bullshit doesn't pay your bills. So understand, this will give you freedom. It will not get you happiness. That's mental. I went back to the library for 2 years. I had to figure something out. I wanted to get out of hell. I'm being used and abused. I'm being out of a friggin' trash can and nobody gives a shit. And I want to get out of hell. All right. But then I learned to read at 2.5 years old, memorize words. So I studied and studied, and I went back for 2 years. I sent away $10. So here's your problem with half of you. You got a corporation, oh goody. You paid an attorney, a CPA, and a corporate service, and you didn't learn dilly squat. I've been giving corporations for free since I was a little kid. They're free. You pay a filing fee. And you didn't learn dilly squat. That's called stupid. I don't get it. But okay, let's play. After 2 years, I sent away my money order for $10. The nonprofit corp today is $30. Simple. You got $30? Well, you piss away $50 every other day anyway. So I basically sent it away to California Secretary of State. I got a corporation called Helping Hand. It was pretty simple to do. Then all of a sudden it freaked us out. We got over $100,000 of credit in the freaking mail. In the mail. What the? See, people in the 70s and 80s got credit cards in the mail without applying. Damn. And then a bunch of idiots started using their SSN. We'll get into that later too. So I got all these credit cards, $53 million of credit cards to play with. You know what, Mrs. Hope? She freaked out. She called Ted Turner and the attorney named Ted, and they brought him down to talk to me. Is he a crook? They said I was a crook at 9.5 years old. What are they people, stupid? Mr. Ted Turner asked me a question because he talked about getting a bank account for the corporation. And I explained to Mr. Ted Turner, there's 26 ways to use an SS4. And he goes, huh? I thought they were grown-ups. What kind of do? So guess what? I even got named in the movie Dave. Look at the movie Dave. All right, when the president's basically doing the robot. You're talking about Helping Hand, Ray Reynolds. Isn't that fun? Oh, well, let's see. You know what I did at 12.5? I screwed up. I screwed up like some of you. I didn't screw up. You know what I did? I started the Orange County Blind Center, and I used the word Braille. It belonged to the Braille Institution. I got named in a lawsuit. Scared the crap out of me. I had to go to court. The judge says, Mr. Ray Reynolds, I raised my hand. Where's your mommy? Don't have one. Where's your daddy? Don't got one of those two. You set this up? Yes, sir. I didn't master trade names yet, but I got that now. Then he asked me some questions on a couple of pages. Said, how did you do that? Your problem is your lack of knowledge, and that's why you bring the pain home, and that's why you're stuck not getting where you want to go anyway. It's all your fault. But look in the mirror and blame yourself. Now, division process. I was born in 85 and 86. So let's play. You ready? I want you to stop bringing the damn pain home. I don't get this. My wife has been picking on me since I was 26 when I brought in $2.6 billion. And she says, why do you keep helping people? It's your hobby. Well, it is. What was I supposed to do? Get fat, ugly, and die when I'm 26? When you get everything you want, you're bored. You gotta have fun. That's where I get you. We gonna have fun today? Now let's understand. I'm gonna play. Oh, put all your ducks in a row. Oh, don't do that to us. I stop, please. These grown-ups kept saying stupid things. Put your ducks in a row. Don't put it. It's like, stop. What does it mean? The response I got, bunch of dummies. See, here's the problem with you. Your lack of knowledge. You're a duck and a sheep. You don't even know it. When they sue the corporation that you got your name on as the incorporator or anything else, and the officer says too, when they sue it, they sue you. Yeah, duck. Quack, quack. Sheep, sheep. Why don't you walk around all day long and go, bah, quack, quack, quack? Well, might as well. I mean, all these silly people on TikTok, Google, and YouTube are going, you get an LLC, this, that. I like the one, I'm an attorney, so you to pay. Stop that. The IRS doesn't give a crap what type of corporation you get in the beginning. It's made on SS4. You don't pay tax till you're profitable. That's what matters. Hell, we'll talk about what type of corporation on my setup on level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday. We can play that too. You see, you get to play with me. Isn't that fun? Now, the next thing is they said, put all your ducks in a row. I asked what that meant too. You know what I got? These idiots. I don't understand, stupid. I don't understand. It's like the American dream is living on the hill, drive the car of your dream. If anybody sues you, they get shit. Isn't that the American dream? You want nobody to kick your ass heads. Well, that's bottom line is I drew this as the corporate divisions. There's $1 million. Would you like $1 million? Which car would you like? Would you like 9 more? Would you like 50? Your problem is you got to get off your ass and go get it. See it, believe it, go get it. What's wrong with you? Oh, you want somebody to give you a bunch of fluff? Hell, I argue with my clients. I make them cry. I make them happy. I make them pissed off because I tell them the damn truth. But they're going to do what I tell them to do. That's how I make millionaires. Would you like to be next? Turn them up. Write it down. No bull and I'm blunt. Isn't that fun? I'm going to tell it like it is. And if you follow stupid, you did stupid. That doesn't mean you're stupid. You just made it stupid. But if you want to be a corporate millionaire, hold on. Put your seatbelt on. Isn't that fun? We're going to play. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. Starting today, I'm going to tell you what to do. And I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old. Why? Because you haven't done it, what you needed to do in the first place. And I don't want you to think. I just want you to do. Is that okay with you? We're going to play. I got this foolproof program. You can't even screw it up as long as you follow through. Now, it's amazing. Years ago, all right, every time there was a problem on KNX News and somebody got stranded or this and that, they knew to call me. I've been on KNX for 49 years. And silently, I'd give them money to solve problems. Dr. Lucky, we set up a hospital in Fiji Islands. Kids were dying of gum disease. So the reality is we're getting it done and nobody paid attention. I asked one of my clients, Arnold, you know who Arnold is, right? To be on the board. We got all the attention we needed after that. Whee! That fun. And then all of a sudden we got Superman for Gold's Gym. Oh, he's a cop. He says, I motivate and kick ass. Got him $1 million of credit. Isn't that fun? Hey, how about a college professor? Biola University. And now we got Glenn Freedom and live in his car. I told Glenn when I passed him by at the Bonaventure and sometimes at the Marriott, stop doing this crap, feeling sorry for yourself. You see, the feeling sorry for yourself is literally 3 seconds or less. I'll give you 3 minutes. Is that okay? 3 minutes or less, that's all you get. From there, here's a race 360. $450,000 of corporate credit. Here's a brand new house. Here's a truck. And here's your business. And I don't want you to screw it up. You see, I did Napa printing, Sir Speedy printing, and I gave them printing locations too. Isn't that fun? We get somebody off their butt and go get it. Kind of fun. Giovanni worked for Pixar at the time. I got him $1.6 million. Oh, little Karen, she delivered pizza at the boot camp. I said, stick around. I'll teach you how to get properties in Long Beach. She said her boss was a prick. That's not my words, her words. When I got her into the millionaire programs and she got the properties and everything she's trying to do that I taught her how to do, she bought the round table pizza and she fired him. She said he was a jerk. Actually, she said he was a prick. Anyway, she got 1.2 million in 9 months. She got her little videos out there too. But then we got to help people coming out of prison, like Free Ray Ricky, Dickie Ross. Get them gold platinum cards. All right, simple. Now the next thing is we got Thomas. Poor Thomas was in prison for 26 years. Within 6 months, I built his credit up and away, and he got his first dump truck, doing millions a year. Isn't that fun? You got a choice today. You want to play? You want to listen and follow through? But if you don't, that's on you. Now let's understand how this works. Let's go through a history lesson just a little bit. Here's Franklin D. Roosevelt. He had the Gold Reserve Act. He confiscated everybody's gold. He told you how heavy your wedding ring could be. That's how stupid it was. All right, and that was in 34, before we were born. Now understand, we were told, most of us, to get our SS5, SSN at 14 to 16 years old to get the job, to create the 1040 tax return. And they didn't even tell us anything. They just said, go here. We're a bunch of idiots following along going, quack, quack, sheep, sheep, sheep. Now, here's the next thing. Nixon took the gold standard out in basically 71. Means every woman at the hospital, after she's done going and delivering a baby, within 2 hours, they're handing her an SS5 form for the SSN before the baby can be released to go home. That's how it works. They bond us all up to 35 million apiece. Now, the thing you have to understand is compare the two. The SS5 is SSN and Social Security number, 1040 tax return. Next, we got to think, they want to give us one chance not to screw up. Yeah, that's impossible. That's why you all screwed up. Congratulations. We, the people, understand. That means we get an SSN. That means tax, and probate when we're dead. Then they reach in the grave and take that too. Did you know at the time of death at the hospital, that's for the state and federal government? I had nothing to do with anything else. So no one hides or moves your assets because you're dead. It's simple. Now we got to compare it to the SS4. The biggest stupid thing people don't do is they don't dissect forms and tear them apart in pieces. So let's look at the SS4. So let's compare. We're going to compare SS5, SS4. Both IRS. And most people don't know. They try to hide. We're not going to let them hide anymore. Remember something today. I need you to do this. Come on, can you do this? So again, tax. We get the leftover to survive. Good luck on that. That's why everybody's all screwed up. The next thing is the SS4. All money coming to the tax ID bank account. No taxes due until you're profitable. I mean, I don't understand stupid. Do you understand stupid? I mean, Harold Stokes and I wanted to get this in high school and college before he passed away. God rest his soul. He was one of my mentors. Let's play. So we got to realize, you see what I just said? What does it say? Read it. I want you to pay attention. Legal name of entity. Bank of America is bankrupt 5,000 locations. All your banks do. Sam's got 1,500. Geico, cities, all this other stuff. Based on tax ID. Debt follows tax ID too. Do you see what it says right there? Legal name of entity or individual person. Are you a person of flesh? Hell, we can put your name right there. So if we look at SS5 equals SSN and 1040. Next, we have to look at SS4 equals 1120, known as a tax ID. Here's your problem. All right, you didn't give yourself more than one chance to try. And what did you do? You brought the damn pain home. Understand, as long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, your muscle will just be dead. Now, some of you are lazy. You're never going to get it. The other have to follow through. Now, if you're one of those people who don't file your tax returns, you got to go to prison like Wesley Snipes did. Can you imagine that one of the top action actors out there, Wesley Snipes, making 20 to 50 million a picture? He listens to his stupidest CPAs and attorneys. You ever listen to stupid of those two? He doesn't file tax returns at all. He says he's salvaged and all this crap. He went to prison for 3 years, $5 million fine, being stupid. Now, if you did that too, you got a choice: go to prison or learn how to play. I want you to write down irs.gov. I want you to look up the 1244. Can you do that for me too? So let's understand something. We the people, we're allowed to file the 1244, which means we the people and the corporation file one tax return and not pay tax at all. Isn't that fun? Your problem is the lack of knowledge is why people do stupid things. I don't think you're stupid. I think you followed stupid. Now, let's give you 5 reasons why you want cash credit. You ready to play? Simple. It's a damn write-off. Where the hell are you going to get the money to start a business? Come on. Win the lottery, get a raise? Good luck with that. So let's get the free money and maintain the payment, write it all off anyway. And plus, it doesn't hurt your family. You've been bringing the damn pain home so long, you're just used to it. Maybe you like it. All right? Does it feel good when you do that too? Ow! Divisions are the line of defense. I invented those in 85, 86. Isn't that fun? We can multiply piece and again. And you can build a legacy for you and your family. So let's play. So if we call it free money and go get the American dream, and we can maintain and write it all off, you have no more excuses. The only excuse is you're lazy or you're not willing to go get it. So I'm going to build you the cash credit. Is that okay if I teach you to be an investor? I want you to take a picture of something right now. Get out your cell phone. I'm going to allow certain pages. Go ahead and take a picture. Isn't that fun? Cheese. So what do we get to do? Well, my controller, Scott, all right, I wanted to see what it would break down in weekly or monthly payments. So let's understand, or even bi-weekly. Can you afford $300 a week? Can you? You piss away $50 every other day. So if you want weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, I like to teach you to be an investor. I have this new program that I'm putting 10 people in each level, 3 months, 6, or a year and a half, and then that's all I'm doing. Because this is my last year, final year, bye-bye. You're not going to see me anymore. Guess what you get to do? Regret you never played with me, because all I want to do is play with you. So understand, we're going to play. Become an investor. Always. See, here's your problem. You didn't believe in yourself enough. That's why you follow ducks and sheep. Kind of sucks. So what I want you to think about today, when I wrote the game, Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow for your time. Got it? Because that's what I was doing with me. I had 19 houses at 17 years old. I was doing flippity dippity doos. And the reality is I found there was a pain in the ass it too. But you know what I did? Right, I got to play my way, and I got residual income. I focused on 1,000 a month, then 2,000, then 3,000. Before I died in a coma, I was getting 1,100,000 per friggin' day. Yeah, day. I'm doing 40 million a month. It's fun. 1,000,001 a day. Isn't that fun? You see, your problem is still you. Now we're going to focus on real estate, franchise, storage units as well. And what did I do about my properties when they said I couldn't get number 20? I put them in my divisions. So I freed up my loan to value problem. Here's your problem. You're not buying an income. That means one thing, okay? A boring business that just pays your damn bills and you get to multiply. I mean, any ding dong can take $100 a week, put it in a program because you're wasting $50 every other day anyway, and you can become a corporate millionaire. I've never put money in a business. I make it run itself because that's half the fun. But the reality is I know how to play and you don't. Isn't that fun? So if we take $100 a week, within 90 days, you do what I tell you to. This is the point. You have to do what I tell you to do. I get to tell you what to do. Isn't that fun? Don't think, just do and follow through. That's all you got to do. I can get you $5,000 to $15,000 a month in cash credit, and you can invest in more products and go get more goodies. So you got no excuses. The only excuse is, oh, I got to think about it. Then you're an idiot. If you're not ready to go see it, believe it, go get it, get out of here. You don't belong here. I make millionaires. You got that? The United States of America Incorporated. They got 50 corporations. They call them states. States call them cities. And then they created Chapter 9 bankruptcy just in case oh shit happens. Oh shit day. That means they get to bankrupt all the debts, which they've done in 11 cities so far, because they had oh shit day. See, you have oh shit day all the time, and it's not fun. So I wrote the book called Bullshit Doesn't Pay My Bills, because you need to read it too. Now, you could have played the same game as long as you have no intent to do fraud, because you're we the people. Now, when I did a corporation for President Reagan, all right, he was my second favorite one. Nancy said, just say no. I did teach our children to become dare. It was fun. But again, when he quoted that the people tell the government what to do, he had it right. Our new dinosaur, this idiot, says the government tells people. He's got to go back to take a nap. If he knows where to walk what door, or he didn't fall on the floor, hell, that's what he needs to do. So guess what? Stop bringing the pain home. Can you write down division to me? Your problem is everything you do is not right. I'm going to say it's wrong because you allowed yourself to be one in a duck. No more being one in a duck. Is that okay? I want you to look at this application again. Legal name of entity or individual person. You see that right there? Come on. It allows a person's name, a corporation, a division, or subsidiary. Okay? I'm going to build you $1 million corporate umbrella. I'm going to do that for you. Okay? Because I don't want you to screw it up. You've been trying all your life. It hasn't made it. So we're going to do it my way. My dashboard is very simple. It allows me as an affiliate to pick SSN or SS4. Okay? It allows me instantly to set up credit reports, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax, person, corporate division, or subsidiary. I get to pick which one. Is that okay if I do it instantly for you? And that's what my dashboard allows me to do. Next thing, we get to play. Now let's understand, this is where I need you to really pay attention. Remember, I showed you the SSN and SS4, right? So we get to play. Here's a $1 million Lamborghini. Here's the key. The payment is $6,800 a month. Okay, if I paid for that and I can't pay it, they're going to take it away and they're going to report it to the credit bureau so that I have now shitty credit. Well, that sucks. If I put it to the corporation, they sue the corp, they still sue me. I'm on the off list, I'm on the incorporator too, just like you. So what did I do? My solution was to create a division process, and I invented it. I'm the inventor. What did I do? I got the Lamborghini as a division of a corporation. My name's not on it anywhere. And then my division of me. You need 3 divisions of you. Write it down. You need 3 what? Divisions of you. Your name. So you get 3 more chances to try, and you quit screwing up. So I guaranteed it as a division of me. Now I got no intent to do fraud. So I get to do what I invented for myself. Let's write it down. I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Okay? That means I can put it over here. Same time, I'm running my shopping centers, my hotels, my motels, all the pieces in the apartment complexes, and my Shakey's Pizza, and the 31 flavor too, and all that fun happened with this. So here's the thing. All right, I separated the piece. I planned the problem. You don't plan the problem. That's why you get your assets kicked. So I separate the piece, I disconnect, isolate, incorporate. If I can't save this within 6 months, Federal Protection Act says I can bankrupt the hell out of it and throw it away. I never brought the pain home. Plus, I never brought it to the corporation. Your goal is to not hurt the corp and your family. And what did you do? That's how, folks, you did it already. So let's understand, here's a building, it's division-based. You have to look at properties. Everyone you lease out, that tenant can sue you and screw you up. Next thing we have to think about is that SS4. We receive money. SS4. No taxes due till we're profitable. That's your focus. You have to understand. Your lack of knowledge is why you kick your own assets all the time. We look at the Fair Lending Act. Here's a card up to $1 million. And what do I get to do? It says I can ask for 99 more. How many would you like? Would you like 100 million? Your biggest problem is you. You're so busy wasting friggin' time, not doing what you're told to do half the time. And when I analyze you, we give you this checklist and say, this is what you're going to do. If you're like saying, hey, dummy, you're going to do this. When you're done, I got you 750. And now I'm going to get you this, this, and this. Okay, now you're not going to be a dummy. You're going to follow through. How do you get someone to do what you told them to do? Well, they know nothing. So we get to basically have fun. Simple. Now, Mary's just like you. Why don't you change your name to Mary today? Hey, come on. She married her 3rd grade sweetheart. All right, very simple. All right, she's Ivy League, so's her husband. They're making like $500,000 a year. They got 2 kids, cat, a dog, and a fish. I'm surprised the fish didn't eat the cat, or vice versa. Mary, she called that attorney. She paid him $5,000 to look at a lease. Oh, goody. And then she called the CPA. So she's going to lease a building for 10 years, 3 options, and she's going to guarantee it, being stupid. And then the CPA is just going to look at the books. Wow. She jacked up her credit and dropped it. She jacked up $98,000, and her credit went, plop. You dropped your score, you got stuck, you can't get it anymore, and you can't ride up diddly squat. What the hell's wrong with you? She called the CPA attorney. What did I do? My score went to shit. What do they say? I'm a dummy. How many stupid CPAs and attorneys don't know crap about running a business in the first place? Now, here's the problem with Mary. She filed bankruptcy on the restaurant corporation. She guaranteed it. All right, they came after her house, and they took her house, and then she got to be homeless again. And you know what her husband did? He divorced her. He said, I didn't sign it for that. He divorced her. See, she jeopardized the whole family, like all of you do all the time. Don't you think you ought to play with me? All right, someone who's proven it basically for 45 years. All Mary had to do is be a CFO for the corporation in the division base. So that way she can get rid of the piece, not the whole. So let's play. But today you better make a decision. You want to play with me? If not, go away. Because I want to treat you and I'm going to tell you what to do, and you're going to become a certified CFO, like it or not. Simple. I'm going to build you a corporate umbrella. We're going to do it my way because your way sucks. Look at your corp if you have one today. It's fun. Corporation, look on Secretary of State. You're the incorporator. Oh, goody. And you're on the officers list. Goody too. And then you use your home address. Why the hell would 87% of people use their home address and be on the national mailing list and robocall list and wonder how to get on that too? This is where the people of the world need to be smart. You need to put your ducks in a row. Sorry, you didn't do that. When I heard that as a kid, I drew this very simple. Here's a corp and here's divisions. I did that as a kid to tell them how to play the game. So let's understand today, when they sue your corp, they sue you. Doesn't that suck? Your problem is you gave yourself one chance to try and you keep bringing the damn pain home. Why don't you stop it? Why don't you play with me? Because I'll help you build your line of defense. Hell, I'll build it for you. Is that okay? Here's a $100 million building across the street from South Coast Plaza Mall. Here's a $1 million Lamborghini. Here's one of the $5 million mansions and a $1 million race boat. I obtained them. Why didn't you? What's wrong with you? Are these not working? Are we hearing me? Hello? Are you there? I mean, your problem is why. See, you don't get the Lamborghinis and Ferraris and all the goodies until you have more money than you need. Because what do? You got a choice. Pay tax or buy a Ferrari. Pay tax, buy a Lamborghini. Pay tax or buy a damn building. Whee! See, most of the things you see online or TikTok, Google, and YouTube, I think they're all full of crap. Or they tell the story of no steps. I get tired of the blah, blah, blah. Let's give you steps and rules and tools. Is that okay? Let me add you to my credit system. I'll show you how to get that $5 million mansion too. We play on one of my pool tables. Fun. And you got to ask yourself, what's your goals? What are your goals? Whatever you tell me, I'm going to tell you your goals are wrong. Your first goal should be getting corp credit and getting residual income, so you can knock off the crap. All your other goals, I think, are really wrong. That's just my opinion. You look at the calendar today, and you realize we have only, 50 days left of the year? Oh, shit. Time's running out. Let's see what happens. Simple. Corporation, profit, nonprofit, and divisions have to be filed right now. You just started your fourth quarter. Now, I mean, it's today. If not, by January 1st, they won't be on the second year, and you wasted it. You have to wait another year. That's on you. And then nonprofit, they're changing the rules on January 1st. So you got to play. You know what I do on all the packages I do? I give free corporations to everybody. Profit or nonprofit, free. All you do is pay the filing fee. Get in my level 1 in my corporate setup on Wednesday and Saturday too, 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Isn't that fun? Now, I've been helping people like you for 45 years, online or in person. Now, next year, I got a radio show and TV show. I'm gathering my first 30 from my coaching package and put them on air. I want them to show their story and tell that too, we get to play. Now, flippity dippity doos when I was a kid was fun. And by the time I was 21, I thought it was a pain in the ass. When you're flippity dippity doos, you're dealing with buyers, liars, contractors, subcontractors, Santa Home Depot. They're all going to steal. They're going to rip it off. They're going to talk out there. You know what? I mean, come on, look at 2008, all these idiots using stated income and countrywide. You got to deal with a lot of crap. I got tired of the crap. So what did I do? At 21, I figured if I'm going to sell something, I might as well be the bank. Now, I want you to understand, you sold cars or houses before, right? Did you know you had the ability to be the bank for 30 friggin' years? Or at least 10 years in the car? I don't understand. Let's take an apartment complex and let's split it, deed it. Okay? And that way we can become the bank. I wrote the book, Become the Bank, out of Nevada, because you get to 5 million. That's what you want to do. But let's understand today. All right, let's do the assignment of mortgage. Write it down. I can teach you how to play with me. Simple. You have properties literally in 14 states under $100,000. You can do a Section 8 third-party management, and you can make money to get the honey. I don't understand. The deposit's $5,000. Would you like to put it on a card? Would you like 3 of them? I mean, your problem is you don't know how to play. You need to build residual income on a monthly base. And that way you get all the stress off your back. And then you can free up your time. Cash flow, free up your time. That's why I put it in my book of what I was doing for me 45 years ago too. credit, loan, and money. Can you write it down? I want you to take $100,000 and put it in a corporate bank account. Now. Well, I don't have it, Ray. When you had it, you pissed it away anyway. How about we take it off of a card? That's right. We can use borrow money to do borrow money and write it all off anyway. If it's a division, if it screws up, we'll walk away. But again, it's up to you to learn to play. That reference of 3 times 5 can get up to 1.4 million to 1.5 million of line of credit. Borrow money. Your corporation is going to grow up and do what I want it to do. It's going to man up a woman up. It's going to manage a division that is an apartment complex. It's going to have a franchise. And they're going to be managed by a third party. I don't want you to run it. I want you to own it and be an investor, okay? You're going to build your line of defense. You know what this does for you? You build residual income, which you didn't know. Why? It really pisses me off that I see most people who got a mommy and a daddy and a family, and they're all going blah, 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 and all screwing up. I don't understand stupid. You know what? You're not stupid. But I think you followed stupid. I want you to get residual income up to 5 to 10,000 besides between now and February 12th. Do you understand what I want you to do? I want you to write it down because I'm going to do the work for you and push you up the friggin' hill. We're going to knock off this crap. I am an affiliate to 119 creditors. I'm allowed to add you to any card that I have in a dashboard up to 53 million and basically release a card off my card for you as I rebuild you if you do what I tell you to do. Well, the reality is put up with it. If you have to, you have no choice because your way sucks. So I can get cards to you all the time and rebuild your life my way. Now understand, you have to understand personal credit, business credit, division credit, and a lot more than that too. We charge 10% for every credit line like everybody else does nationwide. It's simple. Take a picture. It's expensive as hell. But you know what? Today, we have a discount today. And on top of that, you can learn to play and call the office right away. Now, why I like boring businesses? Because I don't have to count on other people. I don't have to count on basically it's third-party management. Now, we have a problem with Google right now. They've been indicted. They were in federal court the last 3 weeks. They're going to change everything. Now, understand, they're doing the same thing to Google they did to basically, all right, Mr. Gates. And that's what they did. So, Bill Gates was indicted 4 times, had to step down from his own corporation. So, again, that's what they're doing. Next problem, I always tell my people who are doing Amazon, please be careful. They're going to change in the next 36 months. They have to. They have no choice. But they just got served with an antitrust lawsuit. So do not focus on these things as your number one. Every time you focus on a number one, you end up doing number 2 all over yourself. It sucks. So let's play. Now, I've been playing with 26 different franchises for the last 45 years. I used to own the largest payphone route in the world. But again, they took away the payphones doing cell phones. Now, laundromats and dry cleaners, I've done that too. Isn't it fun? I wrote the book on that. Did you know Wendy's? I got 16 allocated I'm looking at right now. Would you like one? I can get it for you. How about Taco Bell's, gas station, laundromats, apartment complex, commercial real estate? Now, I want you to think about it. Okay, now I want you to forget it. Why? I don't give a crap of what business I put you in. I don't care. All right? All I care is it's managed by third party. All right? You put money to invest it to borrow money. You didn't take it from your family and screw up your family to do it in the first place. If we took $40,000 off of a card and you maintain the payment, listen to the rules. It's very simple. Everything I do is basically detailed step by step by step. All right. And when you don't do it, that's what pisses me off sometimes. So I put $40,000 in escrow. Got it? That means you have to maintain the payment in the escrow. Once you close escrow, your corporation now receives $3,000 and $10,000 a month. You quit screwing up. Okay, that's your problem. You didn't build residual income. So guess what? Go kick yourself in the assets today. Okay, if you take $100,000 off of a card, maintain the escrow, maintain the payment, close escrow. What do they get to do? Now your income should be $10,000 to $45,000 a month. And I don't care which it is. It's all based on how much can we put down through the escrow process. Okay, all we're looking for is residual income and a boring business necessity, even before during the pandemic. Now, if you did the 250, that's $50,000 to $75,000 a month. Maybe it's a Wendy's because they average about 100,000. So let's play. Now let's understand why you did not do this. I don't understand that. That's where you screwed up. Sorry, you did. You did not build residual income, and that's your biggest mistake. So if we look at this today, I want to put you in my coaching program. The ones that are serious, the rest, if you're not serious, just hell, go away. You're wasting my time and your time too. All right, investor. I want you not to run the damn business at all. I will not put you in one of these if you plan on running the business ever, ever. I want you to be the investor. I want you to own it, and I want you to be the boss and tell them what to do. They manage it for you. Now, you can go to the trade shows. That's good. Oh, good. Walk in that big room. Oh, my goodness, the convention center. Look at all this. What do I do? You're a damn deer in the headlights in the middle of the street. You're going to want to do something new? No. The answer is no. We want something that has proven track record. Simple. So the dry cleaning. I got my client into 3 dry cleaners. I told him to get 1. He wanted 3. Now, understand, they don't even clean the clothes. They're a storefront. There's a service that picks them up, dry cleans and brings them back. You just collect money, money, money. But you have a third-party management company manage it for you. He took $125,000 and he wanted all 3 locations. No problem. His income now for the corporation is $63,250 per month. Is that okay? That he does that after he pays the bills and everything else? See, that's called residual income. You basically become an investor. From there, the laundromat guy. I wrote the book on laundromats years ago. So what do we have to do? We have to put $45,000 in escrow because we got them to carry back too. And with a management company, all right, your net is $30,000 about an average. Is that okay? He wanted to run it. No, don't run it. Damn. Why you get more? Now stop it. Third party, so you can do another again and again. Problem you got is you. Your problem is you didn't learn to play. If I put you in a Wendy's or a McDonald's like I've done over the years, okay, understand, we can do that too. But again, you get to play. The gas station, again, you're not going to pump gas. You're not going to go in the store and look in stock. This is not for you to do it. It's for you to be the investor. Don't run the business. Please be the owner. There's no difference between everybody that's rich and famous and you. They got a break or something happens. You, let's change your direction. Got it? Now, that's the ultimate goal. No matter what it is, as long as we put the down payment, then using it through the borrow money. Here's an apartment complex. All right, they want $3 million. It's for sale today. All right, you want to go get it? Okay. Let's go get the apartment complex. They want 10% down. That's $300,000. Okay. The payment of that money is $23,000 a month now. So you have to pay $23,000 a month for the apartment complex. See, we didn't buy a new one. We want an existing one. This means we now have, all right, income. Based on the difference, we have $13,000 a month. So you did this. It's a management company managing, sharing the profits a little bit. Now you got $13,000 a month. Now, it's not a lot, but you think you're done. I'm never done. Don't you understand that? Here's your problem. Your problem is you hear the word no, you accept it, you don't look behind the curtain, you don't tear it apart. Everything I've ever done in my life, I tear apart, and I'll create something that actually works. You're going to split deed each unit. That's right. You can do assignment of mortgage. Now let's watch. When you're the landlord in that division and someone manages it for you, they slip and fall, they get to sue you and screw you up. If you do assignment of mortgage, they can't sue you. You get to sue them if they don't pay their house payment. See, you reverse the liability. On top of this, now you got $78,000 a month. Is that better? What do you think? For 30 years. So we're going to focus on real estate, franchise, and storage units. 4 months ago, I realized one thing. I'm doing all the credit for the people doing the credit, rebuilding, get some bonus credit, corporate pieces. And I'm telling, get to the laundromat, get to this, do all this, do the, expos and stuff. And they're still sitting there like a bunch of stupid people going, beep, 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 beep. It's like, it's stupid. I got to the point 4 months ago, I'm just going to hand them the freaking keys and have it managed, and they just have to do that. And I'm going to put on my TV and radio show and show the world that I created another $1 billion again. Because it's fun. See, I'm bored right now. You have a 3 months, 6 months, or this year and next year program. If you're not one of the 30, you screwed up. You screwed up. Because I'm only doing 30 people. I can only do up to 6 calls a day. I'm only one person. So can you afford $300 a week? Can you afford that? See, I want you to become an investor my way. I'm going to. This week alone, I have pissed off 10 clients. All right. I made them mad. I made them happy. And now they love me too. I tell it like it is. I hate bullshit. All right. Believe in you, because I'm going to hold your hand and drag you up the hill if that's what it takes. So we're going to play. Just like I wrote in my book 45 years ago. Page 6, paragraph 3. Cash flow free up your time. You take a picture of this page. This is what I want you to understand. I don't give a damn if you got to sell something. You go get it. You get in that damn program today. If not, don't worry. You just missed the opportunity, which you do that all the time too. You know, when they did this Bitcoin crap years ago, I put $1 million out of my petty cash. I've always maintained $5 million back then, before the coma, $5 million in my petty cash account. Hell, why not? Doesn't everybody do that? So guess what? You got to see that account today. But here's what I want you to do. February 12th, 2024. All right, you're going to have, if you do what I tell you to do, could you do that and turn these suckers up? 5,000 to 10,000 a month residual income my way. I'm going to clone me into you because your way sucks. Is that okay? So I want you to stop having the same rerun you do every damn day. You've been doing it all your life. You might as well sit there going beep, like everybody else, but you have not built residual income, which I don't understand that. I find that stupid. Sorry, you're not stupid. You just follow stupid. It's not good to follow stupid. We get to play my way. So you got 3 choices here. Now, I'm putting 10 people in the 3 months, 6 months, or the year, and this year, next year. So understand, I want you in all my classes. All right? I want to do video conferences with you. I like being the smartest person in the room, and I like bossing people around. It's fun. But again, guess what? Weekly calls. That's where I'm going to shake you up a little bit too. And then you're going to go into wrap a rescore to push your score, maintain 750 and above. But I want your butt in my conference room every month, going through your past, present, and future. Now, I always ask the question, if I get it in an area it's sensitive, let me know. Because I'm going to repackage your life. The husband, the wife, the kids, irrevocable trust, the house, and the assets too. I'm going to repackage everything you got my way. Because I think your way sucks. But if you can't make it, you can Zoom it too. Now, let's understand. You're going to master. Take a picture of this. Take a picture. I'm going to make sure by the time I'm done with you, you have master projections, business plans, asking for credit, phone calls, creditors, if I have to do them for you as one of your CFOs, daisy chain credit into the millions, and increasing limits. No more BS. You will become a certified CFO if I have to do the work for you and drag you up the hill. Simple. It's $1,000 down. Anybody can afford $1,000, 3 months, 6 months, or the year and a half. It's $1,000 down. Okay, so get your $1,000, Zelle, credit card, I don't give a damn, and make sure you wanted the 30. If not, you blew it. Your balance for the 90 days is $7,000. It's an $8,000 package. So break it down into payments. Simple to do. If you did it today. That means if you put a down payment, or, listen carefully, or you pay in full. I'm going to add some bonus credit for you. Pay in full, I'm going to give you $100,000. You put basically $1,000 down, I'm going to give you 50. I want your Zelle done, and call that office now, and then you're not going to delay this anymore because I'll be sold out by tomorrow too. If you've been watch it, guess what? I'm going to play. So let's understand. 6 months. That means it's a $15,000 program. 6 months, you're stuck with me. Wouldn't that be fun? The reality is, if you do the 6 months program, I'm going to build you $250,000 of credit. $1,000 down, you get half. If you want it all, pay in full today. From there, it's very simple. Would you like the rest of this year and next year? They're all going to be on my TV and radio show. That's the ultimate goal. So let's understand. You can make 12 payments during the year, literally on a monthly or weekly base. Do weekly, it's easier for everybody. Now, this means that program is $31,000. All right, credit line up to $1 million would be $100,000. I want you, and I'm going to make sure you understand when I put you on the radio and TV show. You get a discount to $25,000. You pay in full. If you pay in full, you get $500,000 of credit. If you put the $1,000 down on this one today, you get $250,000. That means right now, if you're not basically Zelle your $1,000 payment now, what you should do, there's bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Take a picture. All right, it's very simple. All you got to do is call the office at 254-9506. Ask for a specialist. Ask for Lena. Ask for Robert. Ask for Crystal. Ask for Karen, my favorite one. Yeah. Anyway, and Santos. All right. He's the floor manager. Now, you can always ask for Scott. He's our dinosaur, but we love him too. So, got to look in the mirror today. You got to put yourself in check. Your problem is you didn't put yourself in check. You see, I had no choice. All right. As a little boy being used and abused, I didn't like it. It sucked. Mrs. Hope and her son David really pissed me off. Being dropped off of the pier eating out of a friggin' trash can and nobody gave a shit about me, that bothered me too. So every day I get up at 2:25. If I got up at 2:30, the abuser would get me. So I have to get up at 2:25. I have programmed myself to do that since I was 2.5 years old. I put myself in check. I don't think you ever did that. The only one that can motivate me is me. God, me. Simple. What did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday to get towards your $1 million dream? You had the same damn rerun. You keep going. That's all. I want you to step up to the plate. I want you to understand tomorrow morning you get up an hour or two earlier. You're going to find what's called the me time. Every Monday from now on, you're going to be looking at a list, repo, probate, divorce, bankruptcy, or sell, supply, and vend your credit right away. By the time I'm done with you, if you want me to get you up to that $1 million on checkbook money and basically supply and vendor money too, you'll turn around and find yourself running a $10 million company. That's what my clients get to do. Biggest problem we still have is you. Don't think, just do. So I got to make you a money-making machine. $100,000 to $1 million supply and vendor credits called OPM money. And you can sell on Amazon and eBay. All right, but again, don't count it as your primary, please. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? I've been liking goodies since the day I was born. See, for me, the goodies are simple. I wanted to have a Lamborghini. All right. I saw one at Cannonball Run. Very simple to do. And what did I do? All right. I bought one at an auction when I was 14.5 years old. See, it's called See It, Believe It, Go Get It. Okay. All right. Just checking in. I'm one a year. I know you're one of the 30. Blueprinting coming up. Good on the 9th. Working on getting. All right. Good. Sounds like have a great day. Have a blessed day too. But remember, I'm going to boss you around. I'm going to tell you what to do. And all you got to do is follow through. I like that. God's gift, the mansions in the harbor, race boats and yachts. I have my name on them too. I just wanted to prove to the world that I obtained it. See, those are my trophies. I can say I actually accomplished the goal. Oh, the Lamborghini in the building. Isn't that fun? Lamborghinis, helicopters, all right, and buildings and Lamborghinis too. Wow. There's me. They say white men can't jump. Hell, when I was a little boy, I always knew I could fly. Let's understand something now. I wrote a book called, The Unicorn That Could Not Fly, White Cat Eye. It sold $100 million copies. I wrote it for my daughter. Isn't that fun? I've been writing since I was a kid too. Now let's understand there's me, highest kick on the planet, fastest kick too, and idiots say white men can't jump. What the hell's wrong with those people too? There's me proving my point. My assets were higher than the locker. I hit my head that night, got a little boo-boo too. Now I kicked out the lights. And no matter where you come from, you can accomplish your goal. But the problem is you got a problem. It's called you are your biggest problem. There's my first car, Quintas Lamborghini. Don't hear no, please. I don't hear no. They say no, you accept it. I say thank you. I walk away and find another way. You see, no doesn't mean no. This means you're stupid. That's all it means. 1,000 steps to millionaire. And I live by 3 things. Simple. All right. I plan the problem. I plan to live. I plan to die. Now draw the diagram in front of you. Can you do it for me, please? Here's a corporation, and these are divisions. Bank of America had branch numbers, and they bankrupt 5,000 so far. All your banks do this. Your Sam's Club, your Geico, your cities. So in front of you, you're watching basically people file bankruptcy, not bringing the pain to the corp or their families, but you keep bringing the pain to you. Could you stop bringing the pain home, please? Could you pay attention to become a certified CFO? Could you allow me to reprogram your brain my way? Because I think your way sucks. When I was 9.5 at the Torrance Library, I created a blueprint. I named it See It, Believe It, Go Get It. Is that okay? Because that's what works for me. So as we play this today, I need you to write down 5 things. I believe you're treading water. I believe you're playing it safe. And the problem is you need 5 things today. Write them down because you can't take a picture or record. You need a 750 score, not a care credit and a first premier crap card, in my opinion. From there, you need a corporation with 30 divisions. You need $1 million of cash credit, checkbook money, supply, and vendor money. $1 million each. That's some necessity. Write it down. Without it, you're not going to accomplish your goal. And the problem is I got to rebuild most of you because you screwed up everything because you don't know what the hell you're doing. The lack of knowledge is why you brought the pain home. Can you draw the corporation with the divisions right there, please? So let's understand. If you run a corporation, they get to sue you. That's called stupid. If your corporation manages divisions, you stop bringing the pain home. And you put your ducks in a row. I get to repackage you under the same corporate umbrella. Is that okay? So I incorporated Ronald Reagan. He was great, my second favorite one. I even did Mr. Clinton too. Isn't that fun? All right, but the reality is I did Monica's corpse too for her purse business as well. But you know, they listen better than most of you. What did you do? I'll bet you had a kitchen table meeting with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. Hopefully somebody with half a brain says, what if something screws up? Or what are you going to do? What did you do? You jacked your cards up, you dropped your score, you got stuck. Hell, you can't get any more. You backed your family in a corner, and you couldn't run on dilly squat. Is that called stupid or not? See, you even honked your house. I don't get it. See, corporate credit's a write-off, personal credit's not. What's wrong with you? Are these turned up yet? The reality, you bring the pain home. Can you write down today's date? Let's project 90 working days, which is about February 5th. Is that okay? You're going to fall down 1,000 times. You're going to win 10, but we're not going to give up. Now, I wrote Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago. Page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow, free up your time, what I did for me, which you can do for you too. Now, there's me, 2009. I get to die in a coma. I don't understand, God. Why do you let me go through this? Why do I have to be the guinea pig for the world? It's ridiculous sometimes. I died at 5:41. Sucks. My wife told me I was going to die. I'm in a coma. We took out one of my yachts in the backyard with a group of people. Someone had swine flu and pneumonia. I get to die the next day. Kind of sucks. While I'm in the coma, my attorney, tax attorney, tricks my wife to sign a POA and steals my life. All right, it's fun, yeah, but I get to hear what's going on in the room. My wife told Ron, my district manager, he's in a coma, he's probably going to die. She went over to my office at One Technology Drive, Irvine Spectrum, 22,000 square foot building, all right, and found him stealing my books with a U-Haul truck. Tom, my IT guy, saw my websites and my phone numbers. My point is, the people around you, you've allowed someone to steal your money. Friend or family, right? Never call the phone numbers on the CDs. He sold it to a porn site. That sucks. So if you want to copy the Millionaires Founders Kit, I sold it to Bonaventure. All right, for 32 years every Wednesday night for $5,000 a set. Get yours today for 99 bucks. So for $99, you get the whole blueprint up to the $1 million dream. All right, very simple, and then 12 books and CDs. It's a Zelle. Take a picture. All right, very simple, bank transfer, wire deposit. All right, you can call the office right away too. Starting a business and running a business, oh my goodness, the people around you, you know, they're going to knock you off the cliff, they're going to catch you, or you're just going to die. Hold your breath, please. The next thing is understand. Like I said, I put myself in check every day. I drop to my knees at 2:25, and I say, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I go stare in the mirror. I focus on myself through meditation and look in the mirror. If I don't motivate me, who's going to motivate me? I have nobody in my life to ever say you're doing good, thank you, and nothing like this, all right, to motivate me. I got my wife, my 6 kids, my grandkids now, 10 of them. I popped credit 30,000 yesterday, and the guy's complaining. All right, that pissed me off. Oh, well, what can I say? If I pop $30,000 of credit for you, will you say thank you at least? And not be a turd? So I put myself in check every day. Now I want you to understand something. You go to your friends and family and tell them an idea you have. Have you ever noticed they interrupt you and tell you how to do it? Instead of listening and encouraging you, they're interrupting you. They haven't done shit, and now they're going to tell you what to do. All right, you see that stupidity all the time? Don't cloud your direction. Is that okay if you don't cloud your direction? So let's understand. July 4, 2009, 14 years ago. 3 yachts in the backyard worth millions and billions of dollars, helping people 6 days a week. Trying to help people as much as I can. God allowed me to go in a coma and die. It sucks. Why? Why? I got to do it again? Are you kidding me? There I am dead. Tax attorney tricks the wife to sign a POA. The nurse asked my wife if I'm a donor. They're going to rip out my heart and take it away. Jesus said, stay in peace or go back. And I said, go back. So I want you to show you an example. All right, very simple for you. I moved 24 times. I'm 11 and a half years old. All right, I've been shot twice, knifed 6 times. I have no excuses, neither do you. I'm truly God's example, and I want you to pay attention today. I got a book coming out this year called Jesus is Not a Drive-Thru. Being a Christian's a way of life, not a moment in time. Hardest thing you ever do is be a Christian. It's almost impossible. Next, I got a book called Bite Your Tongue, Love Longer. I wrote this mainly for men in the beginning because they need to shut up and not talk to a woman or get pissed off because a woman's a tape recorder. You want to yell, go yell at the sky because they don't care. They're going to play it back to you anyway. But now I had to put another section in my book from my wife and my daughter. Bite your tongue longer. All right, bite your tongue, love longer, mama. Very simple. And your daughter too. That's right. They got a section just for them now. From there, fighting the monster within. Bullshit doesn't pay my bills. And fighting the pain. These are the books I got coming out this year. Now I think you're stuck. I think that sucks. How about we show you some Lamborghinis, a Duffy mansion? How about white men do jump and stupid people say we don't? More Lamborghinis. How about race boats, helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, and Ferraris? Just a couple things I obtained. Did you obtain them too? What's wrong with you? Hell, most of you got a mommy and a daddy. You might have a little sad story, but hell, why didn't you go get it? I did. I created it because I didn't like the word no. I created my own blueprint. It's called See It, Believe It, Go Get It. Isn't it about time you learn how to play my way? Because I think your way sucks. Now let's basically understand about credit repair. I saw this stupid sign at the light pole today. Fix your credit, repair your credit. You can't fix something that's not broken. Webster's dictionary says you can't repair it. It's not broken. And credit repairs are fraud. I love this TikTok. The lady sits there, blah, 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 the Fair Credit Report. If you have shitty credit, you have shitty credit. All right, the Federal Trade Commission that she quotes out of her ears, which is wrong, the way she quotes it anyway, says it's a fraud. And then basically the Credit Repair Organization Act says you can't collect money up front. Again, this is simple. You can Google this stuff. Be some common sense. What you need to really do is basically, Google Section 611. It'll tell you what to do right about. Now, understand, they all screw up because if you have an open collection account, you can't rip off your creditor. You can't be a crook. You got to man up and woman up. Simple. All right, TRW started the whole thing, called the reports wrong, Thomas Raymond Woolridge, became a Spurian. And I'm the one who designed that years ago. Good, fair, or hell no. Simple. You got 2 cards that don't fluctuate your credit. That's where you have to master the rules and tools too. If you negotiate any open collection account and you put all cards at 29% rule, but 2, and you let me do a rapid refresh. I invented rapid refresh 39 years ago. I am the oldest, biggest consultant, personal business credit, all right, certified NACB, the only one on the planet still alive today, trying to help you. So if you want the 750, it's called the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. The reality is the first 25 steps today. Now, Intuit bought Credit Karma 12/3/2020. Very simple. All right, BC Credit Karma, they got indicted a couple times. They lied, but there's no fund ever to help you. Now, what I want to do is literally take you today, analyze your credit. I want to give you a full report. I'm going to tell you exactly in writing what I need you to do. All right, because you're going to stop the crap and you're going to understand I'm going to get you a 750 score because the graph going up and down sucks. So what are we going to do? You're going to have a relationship with me. I'm going to have a relationship with you. You're going to be guaranteed a 750 in 90 working days as long as you do what you're told to do. So on Saturdays, I have up to 10 classes. One of the classes at 1:30 in the afternoon Pacific Standard Time. All right, education analyzation. I'm going to call case numbers in rotation. So you're stuck with me live. Got it? Your problem is you didn't pay attention to the SS5 form. Neither did mommy. This form, name to be shown on card, full name of birth other than above. You got an SS5 SSN 1040. That created the tax return. That's what it was for. If you pull out the Social Security card in your personal wallet today, it's not even yours. It'll say, do not carry with you, do not laminate, do not use for ID purposes. And the reality is, what did you do? and it says Property Assessment Administration, not you. Your choice is very simple. Understand the SSN was for the 1040 tax return, had nothing to do with credit at all. People in the 70s and 80s got credit cards without using their SSN. Unfortunately, a bunch of stupid people screwed it up for everybody, and our dinosaur president wants to have a federal credit bureau and shut all these down. Simple. So let's understand how to play. From there, you got your paycheck a long time ago in that first job, right? You thought they stole your money. Where's my money? I barely work, but I get my paycheck too. They pointed out the IRS gets their cut, you get the leftover. That's what makes us a bunch of ducks and sheep. See, your problem is you didn't understand the 1244 and the IRS.gov in filing one tax return, so you don't pay any more tax over again. Almost never again. You could play by the rules. And you're in my coaching program. I'm going to teach you how to break even. I want to teach you how to play my way. You're going to balance your debt and knock off the garbage. Is that okay? Because what happens is very simple. Again, SSN, tax, we get the leftover. SS4, we don't pay tax till we have a profit. No profit, no tax. Keep growing the business. You won't find any profit. It's simple. You could play and balance the debt if you know how to play the game and to win. Now, I'm going to rebuild your SSN so you're a CFO for the corp and the divisions. I'm going to train you how to use your SS4, 26 ways to do it and not abuse it. You're going to choose wisely from now on. You're going to put your ducks in a row, and you're going to be a double CFO under the same corporate umbrella. Is that okay if we do it my way? Because I think your way sucks. So there's that SS5 form. Let's compare it to SS4. You ready? Ready? Line 1 says legal name of entity. Corporation, bank, grocery store, city, or individual person. The only form on planet Earth, you've heard of planet Earth, right? That allows you one per entity is an SS4. This is where you all screwed up. Because the reality is you don't know how to create an entity, which I did division process in 85, 86. It says right in your face, banking and credit purposes, one per entity. Got it? So your corporation through Ray's rules only, I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit, only 4 things I want you to do. I want you to basically buffer tax, no tax is due to your profitable. I want you to basically get corporate credit, write it all off. I want you to buy a cart fleet price, all right? And I want you to get the free buffet at the hotel. That's all you're allowed to do. Isn't that fun? If you allow, they sue the corp, they sue you. So we're going to do it my way because your way sucks. All right, division. Line of defense, they're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports. Real estate, we get to separate liability, flippity dippity dudes. Write it down because you can't take a picture or record. Very simple. I want you to create, or let me create for you, the line of defense. You screwed up. You did not have division process, and you allowed yourself to be one. And that's not going to happen anymore. We're going to do it my way. I'm going to build you a corporate umbrella with $1 million. And then you're going to follow the rules because I guarantee what I say I can do. If you don't follow through, then that's on you. From there, you don't violate, you don't jack up cards. If you do, I close your case or charge you a fee. Simple to say, simple to do. Now, past can't chase future. You got 5 ways to kill a debt. From there, let's understand something today. You have an IRS problem too. They have a form irs.gov 656 433 A and B. Understand we're going to play my way because your way didn't work out so far, did it, huh? So we get to play my way. So let's understand. 750 score is what we're going to get you. You're going to let me analyze you today. Today, not tomorrow, today. From there, we're going to put you in a rapid refresh starting today as well. And I'm going to show you how I got this person basically in 3 days, 96 points and created green lights. Rapid always guarantees a 750 score, but you have to be part of the program. If not, you're going to fall on your assets and fall down what you did before too. Here's a nice lady. She has a 651. Ray Wiseman score 651. I don't have any bad credit. You're right, you don't. So that's what happens. Why you have only used half your cards? My attorney, my CPA, and my banker told me to. You're listening to Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber. Okay, balance your debt, rapid rescore 801 and green lights. Nice couple, they screwed up. They went to a bankruptcy attorney to ask questions. I asked him, what do you think he's going to sell you, a banana or a pickle? He sold you a damn bankruptcy. That's what they do. They didn't have to file bankruptcy. I believe, in my personal opinion, you never file bankruptcy unless they're going to garnish your wages. There's a way around that too. Or they're going to sell your house in court. You can play that game too. But again, here's $500 to build them up and away. Nice couple. They have 11 collection accounts. Here's 3,000. So what is the goal? My goal is to rebuild every one of you to a 750 and guarantee it. But again, I need you to go to class on Saturdays with me, and we're going to focus 750. If all I'm doing is rebuilding your credit with you and me working together, my team, very simple. We're going to normally charge you $9.99. We're going to give you $1,000 cash card. I always want to give you cash credit back to you or corporation or divisions for whatever you invest in, because I want you to reimburse yourself over up to times 10. But during the broadcast, we're going to discount it to $4.99, half price, and the card becomes $500. Is that okay with you? There you go. Now, profit or nonprofit corporations, for 45 years, I've given them to people for free. There's only a filing fee. You never pay people thousands of dollars for a piece of paper, didn't learn diddly squat. So you pay your filing fee. If you get into level 1 in setup, I'll build it with you and for you. Okay? So this means very simple. All right, I'd like you to think about nonprofit right now. Okay? Take a picture of this right now. There's certain pages, like I said, take a picture. You get, all right, money. Nonprofit work in conjunction with profit corporation. If you obtain the 501c3 exemption, which national average only charge you $15,000, I'll put you in a class where you how to do that yourself. All 50 states, grant money, state money, federal money. January 1st, things are changing for nonprofit. If you do it now, it'll be on its second year. You have basically a porthole in all 50 states. I could show you how to go all 50 states automatically and raise about $1 million. Working with your profit corporation, probably about 90 days or less. Again, it's up to you. You have credit cards with zero liability. You have basically Google wanting to sponsor up to 10,000. And then we have to look at profit and nonprofit or not for profit. A corporation file for nonprofit, all right, it comes back, it's not for profit until you get the federal exemption. When you get the exemption of 501c3 exemption, on May 10th this year, they announced, all right, that actually if you did this, what I'm going to tell you to do, literally you'd be having basically about 4 times in an average McDonald's. Hospice house, elderly house. Some cities will give you the house and the land and the building. They will give you a grant up to $100,000 a month for each item here. Elderly transportation, Hertz Rent-A-Car, all right, basically their enterprise, they're all donating cars because they have to go to battery. Food delivery, all right, the food is free, you just deliver it, and you get the free car and you get the money. Each entity there, all those 4 of them, all right, pick the one or do all, it'll make you up to about 4 times in a McDonald's. But again, you're not profitable, you're going to work with a corporation that's got a C Corp or top S Corp and work in conjunction. See, rich and famous people have to do 2 things. Keep growing the business, all right, if not, they pay tax. Grow the business and have a nonprofit. Work in conjunction with both, and they do all the above. So if you look at nonprofit, I have a class. Every 8 weeks, you can get involved in that as well. Starter package is very simple today. Here's a corporate starter package for everybody. Rebuild, rapid score, 750, you do what I tell you to do. Articles also says tax ID, profit or nonprofit, both of them, okay, simultaneously. You pay your filing fee. Set up in level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to charge you $999. It's a giveaway. We build all of that with you, for you, and I'm going to give you $5,000 in cash credit back to you. I'm going to give you 5 times your investment back to you and take away all your excuses. If you invest $2,499, I'm giving you $25,000, 5 times your money. I'm going to analyze you, add history. I'm going to start popping credit today. Okay, if you allow me to do that for you as well. Okay, we line you up as well. You Zelle or you call 800-254-9506. Very simple. If you did this now, right now, and you call or you Zelle right now, okay, I'm going to give you profit and nonprofit, absolutely free in that package. There's your Zelle information, bank transfer, deposit, or wire, and there's that phone number again in case you want to use a credit card. If you use a credit card, remember they're going to charge you 5%. Very simple. Next thing, we have a problem. You're on the national mailing list, okay? You did it to yourself. You're a voter like me. All right, they sell the voting list 412 times a year, literally. So you're on the robocall junk mail. What I'd like you to think about is basically maybe a cable bill or a corporation. If you call 888-567-8688, you can opt out for 5 years or a lifetime. You can get off the list. That's the point. The phone number is in front of you as well. Simple. As we play this game, that's step 4. Now, the next thing I want you to do is plan the problem. Hey, I'm sorry you didn't understand how to play the game. I've been teaching and preaching for 45 years. It's like, where you been? Your goal is simple. You've allowed someone to rip you off, friend and family member. You spent thousands on crap that didn't work. If we take safety credit, put a stick in the back of the card, write down the limit, 25% maintain, never past 29%, we'll stop dropping our score, getting stuck, can't get any more, and backing ourselves and our family in a corner. I'm sorry, I call that stupid. There's no reason that anybody on this planet has to have shitty credit in the first place. No reason at all, because I'll give you the cure and I'll show you how not to do it again. Line of defense. Problem with you is you don't understand how it works on the dashboards I designed years ago. 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Okay, very simple. I want you to focus today, get the discipline down, step number 5, and the next time you have an emergency, no more excuses. Ray, I got to jack them up. I got to do this today. Knock off the crap. These 2 cards on planet Earth never fluctuate your credit report ever, ever. You need to take a card past 29%. Those are the 2 cards you use. You need to max it out $1 million friggin' dollars. Go ahead. They'll let you do up to $1 million or unlimited. And now you don't make your score go below 750. That discipline needs to be in high schools and colleges today, so they don't make the same stupid mistake you made too. Very simple. Play the game and win. You lose your job, have an emergency, what do? Everybody does the same stupid thing. They run out of time, they run out of money, and they can't wait to go jack up their credit and tell the world, feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for you is 3 minutes or less. For me, it's 3 seconds. I have a family to feed. I have time to feel sorry for myself. You need $5,000 today, now. Go ask your friends and your family the bank. They're going to tell you no because you said you need it. $5,000 on a card, the payment's $50 a month. You waste $50 every other friggin' day. They say you waste $140 a week. That's $600 a month. So the average person pissing away $600 a month, I can take a basic $50,000 off a damn credit card for a corporation and write it all off and go buy 2 pizza restaurants in a damn pandemic. I don't understand stupid. Do you understand stupid yet? That would have given you residual income because we got out of the pandemic. Come on. Every idiot says white man can't jump. That's funny. That's me. Whee! Nixon took the gold standard out. Your goal right now is to write down Ray's rules. Write it down. Ray's rules. 29% utilization, 71,000 of safety. Write it down. From now on, the only thing you're allowed to screw up or let's get screwed up is a division. Write it down. I'm serious. The only thing you're ever going to sacrifice from now on is a division, not your corp, not your family, because that's called bullshit. Damn, it pisses me off that people bring the damn pain. That's all I got as a kid. You got a mommy and daddy, you got the goodies, you got the chance, now go get it. The only thing you screw up from now on, I have no intent to do fraud. It's a friggin' division the way I designed it years ago. That's your cake, you need it too. Ray's rules, step number 7. Become a certified CFO and then, damn it, quit bringing the pain home. It's ridiculous, I don't get it. I don't understand stupid, sorry to say, but it's true. There's me in a coma. We're millions and billions, I'm helping people. God, why do I have to keep being an example? Google the address. You'll see I'm telling you the truth. Lord is UDOC in Huntington Harbor. So I got to be in 2 comas in my life. One, I was paralyzed at 5.5. I used my face as a brake, going down Delane Street in Torrance. When I finally woke up after the coma, the lady leaned in front of me and says, "You're a crippled little boy. You got to go pee-pee, ring the bell." I rang the bell to go pee-pee. She's in the pool area having a damn cigarette. I dragged myself, guess what? I went off the couch. That ugly orange shag carpet, I dragged myself to the pee-pee. Halfway there, see that voice you had inside of you when as a kid? I never turned mine up. I turned it up. You turned yours off. Jesus is talking to you. You can't even pay attention. Halfway back, Jesus said, "Get up." I walked to the couch, all bloody and mess. And everyone goes, "What? He's crippled. That's not possible." I've been the impossible all my life. I get to die in the last one and come back and help you. The devil's trying to hold you back and knock you down. Don't you get this yet? The reality is God's delays are God's denials. So I want to repackage you my way because I think your way sucks. Is that honest and true? Corporation's a legal person that may sue or be sued. But the lack of knowledge is why people do stupid things. You're stuck with me. We're going to play every step of the way. Now, this is pathetic. I lost my job. I got kids. So what? Everybody's got a sad story. He's got to knock off the crap. Go to the church. They'll give you food for the family. Go drive an Uber or Lyft. Have a garage sale. I came out of a coma with billions of dollars, and they stole every friggin' thing. What am I going to do? Go home and go, boo-hoo, they took that too. I sold my wedding ring, my Rolex, my necklace, my bracelet. I had 12 garage sales in Huntington Beach. I got cited 3 friggin' times. So understand, within 6 weeks, I built $1 million of credit. Why the hell haven't you? What is wrong with you? He's got to man up and woman up. So do you. It's about time you learn how to play the damn game and win. This is the United States of America Incorporated, by the way. So the division gives you the line of defense. The only thing you're allowed to sacrifice from now on, corporate umbrella. I'm allowed as an affiliate to take a tax ID and build credit reports instantly. Get cash credit. Would you like some? From there, you get checkbook money. You get to play. When I wrote the book called Buckets of Money, 9 divisions is basically $1 million. 41 is how I created $190,000 a month. Income, residual income. I wrote it off my own, what I was doing. What do you think it is? I don't get it. Look at your corporation today, please. It's about time you drop what the hell you're doing, man and woman, and you're just doing it wrong. I think the way you're doing it, you keep bringing the damn pain home and doing the same damn rerun. Look at your corp. They sue that, they sue you. You're on the officers list too. You're a duck and a sheep, and that sucks. Let me create the line of defense for you. Is that okay? So the only thing you would sacrifice ever is a division, not the corporate your family. This has to stop. I'm the one who invented daisy chaining of credit as well, into the millions. A division is simple. Tax ID 2000 of history. Credit report set up, ready to go to build up to the $1 million corporations for you. Each division is $4.99 today, 3 for $14.97. Zell. Simple to do. Call the office. There's a phone number too. Talk to a specialist. Use your credit card. We charge you 5%. I got no patience for stupidity. I have no patience for lazy, and I want to get you to $1 million, if you allow me to. Because I like goodies. I'll show you my goodies. Show me yours. Goodies and goodies and goodies and goodies. I need you to have $1 million of cash credit cards, $5 million in checkbook money. That's what I'm going to do for you. How about we make you a money-making machine? 100,000 to $1 million OPM money done on Broad Street, and you sell on Amazon and eBay. Just don't make it your primary. Now I'm going to rebuild you. It's very simple. Then I'm going to get you a green card, like I got the gentleman the other one yesterday for $10,000. Then we're going to multiply by 9. If I took one card, his is only 10,000 times 9. Is that, how much is that now? Come on, think about it. 10,000 times 10. Figure it out. Okay, is that 100,000? But then we're going to push up the unlimited one. They have 2 of the green cards. The unlimited is 100,000. Isn't that $1 million? Now, if we take the blue B of A, do the same thing too. How about the gold Wells Fargo? How about the ink card? I got one of those too yesterday. Having fun. How about the gold unlimited? So your problem is you don't know how to play. Since I wrote all the rules and tools, invented most of this anyway, why don't you play with me? Is that okay? Get up to $5 million of credit. The bank will give you up to $500,000 of a line of credit unsecured. But you got to have a 2-year corporation. That's why you got to do it now. From there, here's my 5 favorite ones. You get up to $5.4 million of cash credit. Checkbook money. I like checkbook money, don't you? You get to play. Now, during my classes on Saturday, one of my classes at 8:30 in the morning is called Specialty. Here's leveraging money. Reference 3 times 5 and go get more. Isn't that fun? Borrow money's not taxable. So $999 for 90 days or $499 per class. Isn't that fun? Now, here's the problem. I need you to write down borrow money's not taxable. Can you do that for me? Borrow money's not taxable. We're going to get you corporate credit. You're going to use borrow money to buy your lifetime income. You're going to let a third party manage it for you. And all you're going to do is receive your residual income. Got it? And you're going to basically understand how to have a cake and eat it too, raise rules, become a certified CFO, and never bring the pain home. Is that okay if I rebuild you my way? From here, if I gave you a check for $1 million, what would you do? You put it in your personal account. Sorry, I call that stupid. Why? Because you only get to keep 375. Put it to the corporation, a division of you, and reference it 3 times 5. That's 15 million now. Pay all the bills first and pay tax on the leftover. If there's no leftover, there's no money to tax. Is that how the rich and famous people do it too? Step number 8 today. How about we look at the United States of America Incorporated again? 50 corps, states, corps, cities, and they invented Chapter 9 bankruptcy. You could have did the same thing and not brought the pain home as long as you have no intent to defraud. Your lack of knowledge is why you brought the pain home in the first place. Step number 9. Look at bankruptcy today. It allows SSN or SS4. Who's going to feel the pain the next time a blank is found in your life today? Simple to do. So let me add you to my credit system. I can build you up to $1 million. As long as you go to class, not following you on, and you follow through. That's all you got to do. From there, beat your doubt, run your race, get out of my way while I rebuild you. I want to get you past go because I think you're stuck. Getting the mansions in the harbor, race boats and yachts and all the goodies too, helicopters, Lamborghinis, and buildings too. How about a driver's license? I believe down the road you're going to change it to a P.O. box, all right, for privacy purposes. Now let's look at your car today, the car you drive today. What did you do? You went to the dealership, you let them sweat you for 5 hours, treating you like a duck and a sheep. And what did you do? Lose up to 30,000 and 9 inquiries too? That's not how you buy a car. A car is fleet price tax ID division. Simple. You buy a house, you don't put 2 people on the loan. That creates a loan to value for 2 people. You should have actually bought it through the trust. Lose the house or the car, what happens next? They report it to the credit bureaus, and now you got shitty credit. And then they report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. So now you got IRS problem and double shitty credit. See, your problem is you didn't plan the problem. I told you to plan the problem. That way you're prepared and figured out how to play the game and win. But again, it's like every property you ever get should be a division. You don't know who's going to slip and fall and sue you and screw you up too. Your house payment's offset by your what? Your house payment. Amazon didn't pay tax on the first 10 billion to trillion. Why would they pay tax? There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. Simple. He bought Twitter with a line of credit in 2 days in front of the whole world. And then he screwed it up a week later. He's twiddly dumb. But again, he's got a spaceship. So does the other 2 guys. So they get to play. Again, you can join the club and win the battle too. Now, I want you to understand today, Google is in that lawsuit in the federal government. Same thing that happened to basically Mr. Bill Gates. Now, in 97, if you don't realize this, Apple was bankrupt. Bill Gates wrote a check for $150 million. And he also told them they could maintain the payment on the money he gave them. See, borrowed money is not taxable. He didn't want to be indicted again for the 5th time because they said he was running a monopoly. Very simple. So run your life through the corporation in conjunction. Pay tax, buy a Lamborghini. Your paycheck is taxable income. You pay after you get your leftover, the car payment, the gas, registration, insurance. You should be yelling no right now and drive a company car like I do. Step 17. Now, I don't understand why you don't have a copy of an SS4 today, irs.gov. It'll say banking and credit purposes right in front of you. You never had to be a duck or a sheep. Now you learn to play. Mama, she got a baby ever since Nixon took the gold standard out. Everyone hospital handed her an SS5 or SSN. So where the baby goes take a nap, gets released from the hospital too. Everything I do is rules and tools. So the bottom line is like a car and a house. Escrow, close homestead trust. You have a house not in a trust, they sue you, they take it away. When you die, your family gets diddly squatted, stuck in probate. Oh, you'll hire the contractor? Oh, goody. They hire the subcontractor to stand outside Home Depot. When they cut corners and slip and fall, they sue you and take everything you got too. But all you had to do is play my way. They get diddly squat. Why not? So why don't you look at irrevocable trust today? Or is that okay? Step number 19. We get to play and stop bringing the pain home. Now, if you want to be a crook and not do your tax returns, all right, all you have to do is go to prison for Wesley Snipes did for 3 years playing peekaboo. The IRS can't make a mess. You can't do that. This man was one of the #1 action guys making the biggest money out there, and he listened to his stupid attorneys and CPAs and went to prison for 3 years and $5 million. Fine. You want to be a crook? No. All you have to do is understand you can't play people with the IRS making a mess. If you try to go to irs.gov, 656 form 433A and B, get your butt back in the system and understand that step 12 you need today. Next, if you want to be an OPM, that's saving up to 70%. You don't pay a bill up to 90 days. You get money from an escrow, you leverage it to 15 million. Borrow money is not taxable. You set up your line of defense. By the way, that's called step 21, called blackjack. Looks like you get to win. Is that okay if you win today? Now, here's my office, 2009. It was 22,000 square feet, Irvine Spectrum. Had 3 locations in other states doing up to $1 million a day. God allowed me to go and come and I got to die. Kind of sucks. But what am I supposed to do? Go home and go boohoo like you? No, thank you. I took out my blueprint, see it, believe it, go get it. I took out my 5 closet divisions and I built $1 million of credit again. Why don't you do these things? Why do you bring the pain on? You like doing that or something? I can rebuild every one of you. I have no excuse, neither do you. 1,000 steps to millionaire. 45 years of playing with people, rebuilding their lives all the time. Look at the calendar today. If you don't get a core profit or nonprofit now, by January, it's not on its 2nd year and you blew it. They're changing rules and tools. Even your divisions have to be 2 years for a line of credit per division. Radio and TV show, that's my goal next year. I'm going to take people from my coaching classes too. Credit, loan, and money, that's financial freedom. That's how you start building residual income. From there, if you want 100,000 of credit, the office is great. Okay, they want to charge you 10%. Today, they're going to discount it for $39.99, give you 60% discount. But that means you have to call or Zelle now. All right, now understand why I like boring businesses, because they're always there. Before the cell phone came out, I had 22,000 payphones. There was my biggest route. I was doing laundromats, dry cleaning, and other things. I was subways and jack-in-the-boxes and all kinds of stuff. But I never managed any of it. Why would I do that? Okay? When I was a kid, they said work smart, not hard. Your problem, you work hard. And I'm sorry to say you work hard and stupid. If we focus on these franchises types, all we have to focus on is how much can we put down? How much credit can I build you to put a down payment in an escrow? All right, maintain the payment during the escrow of 90 days. And that way, when it closes, if you did 40,000, then your income is about 3,000 to 10,000 a month, managed by third party. I make this easy because it's that easy to do. 100,000 down, you're 10,000 to 45,000. 250 down, 50 to 75. Again, very simple. Boring businesses. Why you did not pick residual income, I'll never understand. That's where you screwed up. I think the whole world screwed that up. So again, your goal with me is to train you how to be an investor, build up your life and do most of the work for you anyway, and get you the damn keys. Very simple. Don't run the business, own the business. There's a big difference. When you go to basically a trade show, you're like a deer in the headlights. I don't want you to do new. I want you to do existing, managed by a third party. Dry cleaner, simple. He put 125 down. His income is 63,250 a month to the corporate structure. Again, he maintained the debt during the escrow. Is that residual income now? Now his divisions can do multiple functions. Laundromat, he put 45,000 down by the time he was done. The residual income became 30,000. Simple. You want a Wendy's or a Taco Bell or basically McDonald's, we'll show you how to play that game as well. Gas stations as well, you're not going to run these. You're going to be the owner and you're going to be the investor. I don't care what type of business it is. I don't want you to care either. If we look at an apartment complex, our goal is to say it's 3 million because it is. From there, they want 300,000 down. We take it off the corporate credit, write it all off. We know the payment on the credit line. And now we have to make sure we have the difference, which is be about 13,000. It's already existing, but you're not done. Your goal is to dissect it like I would do. This is me. And when Steve Jobs said I was the greatest lateral thinker he ever met in his life, I believe it to be true. We're going to basically split deed each unit. We're going to do an assignment of mortgage. And now instead of 13,000, you have 76,800 a month. But the biggest thing is realize as the investor, that people can sue and you're the landlord and they can sue you. When you become the bank, the assignment of mortgage, they can't sue you. You get to sue them if they don't pay. Got it? You reverse the liability. Everything you do should be real estate, franchise, storage units. I have only 3 programs. It's my last and my finale, and that's all I'm going to do. If you're not in them today, All right, they're going to be closed out. You just missed your opportunity. It's not my fault you showed up late. If you can afford $300 a week, you can finance one of these silly things. Very simple. You're going to become an investor my way. Okay? Believe in yourself. Just like I wrote in my book 45 years ago, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow, free up your time. You're going to learn to play. Take a picture. You're in one of these programs here. I want by February, literally, your income is $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month. Again, it's going to be up to you. The ultimate goal is that we have to go get the goal. Doing your reruns, I'm sorry, it sucks. Reruns every day, the same damn thing. You're not getting anywhere. It's like you're running in place. Residual income is where you screwed up. Sorry to say it's true. If you want, and you want to be one of these programs, today's your cutoff. All classes with me rest of the year. Weekly video conferencing, weekly calls, okay, rapid rescores, and in person, all right, blueprint, past, present, future, monthly. We're working on your personal blueprint. If you can't fly in like most people do, then we'll basically Zoom that for you. From there, as we play, these are the things I want you to make sure you take a picture. You're going to master projections, financial statements, all right, limits, creditors, daisy chain credit into millions, and increased limits. You have 3 programs, right? 3, 6 this year and next year. Very simple. All 3 allow $1,000 down because I want everybody to have the opportunity, not give me any excuses. I think excuses are BS. Okay? If you put $1,000 down for the 3 months, your balance is $7,000. If you pay in full $8,000 today, I'm going to build you $100,000 of credit. If you put only the $1,000, I'm building you $50,000, but it has to be done today and now. If you want the 6 months program, it is a $15,000 investment. From here, it's simple. I'm building you $250,000. If you put the $1,000 down only, you don't pay in full, then I'm going to build you $150,000. Simple. Your goal is today, not tomorrow, not next week. $1,000 down this year and next year. You take that balance payment of $31,000. You divide it by 12 months. From there, if you paid in full $25,000 today, very simple. What's going to happen is I'm going to build you $500,000 of credit. If you only put the $1,000 and you sign up for that one, I'm building you $250,000. We have no excuses, neither do you. All right, there's a reason they call me the Godfather of credit. I've built billions for people over the last 45 years. There's your Zelle, Ray Reynolds recipient. All right, as a Zelle, ray@rayscredit.com, or W in your Zelle, and you put exactly which program you want. From there, you can call the office as well. From there, corporations, a legal person may sue or be sued. Main thing you understand, from now on, the only thing you're allowed to screw up is a division. You don't hurt the corporate or your family ever again. You should have did this a long time ago. Divisions, 9 is up to 1 million, 41 is up to 5 million. I'm going to build the divisions, adding history and tax IDs, and we're going to build them up for you, and each of them are $499, 3 for $14.97 today. There's your Zelle. Simple. Take down the phone number. I want you to talk to a specialist. Ask for Karen, ask for Robert, ask for Crystal, ask for Lena. All right, ask for Santos, ask for somebody. Ask for your operations manager, Eric. If you screw this up today and don't do this, I think you screwed up. That was your opportunity to repackage your whole life, and I would do the work with you or for you. 800-254-9506. What are you willing to lose? See, my problem is I didn't get a family. I used and abused as a kid. He had a trash can. Everybody's got a little sad story. Nobody gives a shit, I don't think. But I understand something today. It's very simple. What are you willing to lose? I can't lose my family. Finally got one. Corporation, they sue you. I designed this for division process so everybody wins. We all get checkmate. Step 23. You got 2 more to go. Reaching the dream, think to be the impossible. See, I've done this all my life. It's about time you learn to step up. All right, raise rules. Millionaires, corporations, divisions, and training people to be the certified CFO. From today, if you got credit, joint, it's just in the way. You buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. A corporation, they're all free. You pay a filing fee. Get your division for real estate, franchise, current business, and line of defense. Raise rules are simple. I give bonus cash credit everything I do to take away your damn excuses and let you finance it out of the credit I build you. I got no excuse, neither do you. All right, your choice is simple. We play my way, and I get to tell you what to do. Step 24. And if all you want today is for me to get a 750 score, okay, I will literally, all right, do the 750, analyze you, rapid rescore. From there, I'll push you up and away. You go to class on Saturday or Wednesday or Friday, and from there, our goal is 750. $9.99, you get a $1,000 card back to you. We're going to discount it half price right now during this webinar with you. $4.99, a $500 card. Next, we got to focus on all corporations need to be filed now. Profit and nonprofit need to be filed now, so January 1st they're on their second year. You join my level 1 in setup. It's very simple. All right, nonprofit is easy. I want to get you the exemption to show you how to do that yourself. I want to show you gateways in all, basically portholes in all 50 states. I want you to go after $1 million under nonprofit work through profit corporation. I want you to have cards on zero liability, and Google give you up to $10,000 a month. Then I want you to focus basically getting the exemption, because if you do one of these 4, they'll give you up to $100,000 a month. It makes more than a McDonald's times 4. So you can work in conjunction. I have a nonprofit course every 8 weeks in rotation. And if today you get into this program now, rebuild your credit my way and rapid score, articles also tax any profit and nonprofit. From there, set up in level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. $9.99, it's a giveaway, 5,000 credit back. $24.99, you get 25,000 of credit back. Analyze, add history, and start popping credit today. No more excuses for you. I'm going to give you profit and nonprofit. Use Zelle, you call that office, 800-254-9506. There's your Zelle again. Take a picture, it'll last longer. From there, you got a choice today. You give referrals, I'll build you more credit. You want to get 10% back, that referral better name your name when they sign up. If not, they blew it for you. So I give you my email address too. So if we look at the Bank of America today, they bankrupt locations called branch numbers. I want you to have division process. Doesn't matter if it's Sam's Club, Geico, or Cities. Your goal is to stop bringing the pain home, become a certified CFO, and reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Look behind the curtain. Your biggest problem is you did not look behind the curtain, you accept the word no, and you didn't learn how to play and rebuild your life my way. You gave yourself one chance. That's not acceptable. We, the people, we stay safe and strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. You got choices today. Your choices are very simple. All right. You can keep going back to the same thing you've done all your life in a rerun. And by the time you retire, you'll live with your kids. And you'll be broke. This sucks. You just, you have no idea. Watching the world doing it wrong really pisses me off. But it's up to you. Residual income. So my name is Ray Reynolds. I'm the godfather of credit. And I'm going to do my best, and God does the rest. Amen to that too. And I know one thing. God loves us all. Get that phone now, 800-254-9506. If you're not in a coaching program today, I'm sorry, you probably blew it. But that's on you.